Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to be reviewing the Camilus Boy Scout knife and the Swiss Army Tinker. They both kind of have a little bit separate classes, but they're kind of the same. There's a couple big differences between the two. Obviously, the Swiss Army is going to be lighter because you don't have the brass or stainless bolsters on the end. So I know the Swiss Army Tinker weighs in at 2.2 ounces. I didn't do enough research to really find a weight on the Scout knife. Couldn't really find it, but it's substantially more heavy. So both knives are pretty similar. Scout knife, you've got a pretty large pin blade, and it needs to be cleaned. And the Camilus is made in U.S. Obviously, Swiss Army is Switzerland. Large pin blade on the Victorinox, and there's just a couple. I think the quality is just slightly different. The Swiss steel seems like it cleans up a tad better, in my opinion, but that's just my experience. And anyway, let's talk about tools. So you get basically a #1 size, good grief, Phillips screwdriver on the Camilus, and I don't know if you can get that, but it's not as defined in my opinion. I've never been able to take any screws out with it, but that's just me. And then if you open up, the Tinker has a #2 on the back, but it is way more a defined bit, and it'll handle whatever for the most part. So that's your screwdriver and the main blades. They're both full flat ground blades, as are come to be expected with a normal pocket folder. Can opener, I do like the hawkbill kind of design. This is a really good can opener. I do think the Swiss is a little better, just by design, but that's kind of preference. You get more tools with the Swiss, obviously a little flathead screwdriver, which also works on small Phillips screws. And then let's see, we have an awl. This awl is pretty good. It punches really well for what it is. I have an awl on the Tinker as well, but I also have a sewing eyelet. They're just slightly different, but the Swiss Army has more of a kind of a blade on it, which is nice. I find I have a little bit more preference for the Tinker. I just think it's better designed for the tool set. And then you have, lastly, cap lifter, and I guess like your larger flathead. Kind of, as I said, it's less defined compared to the Swiss's. Just different. But the deal is these knives are both in the same price range, so I'm kind of leaning more towards Victorinox Tinker. I know a lot of guys in Scouts. I was in Scouts for an extremely short period of time. Nothing against it, but between the two, if I was shopping for one, I would definitely go Tinker. Especially just like even the springs, like even on the flathead, like it locks in the 90-degree position, and it's not really going anywhere unless you're doing something completely stupid. And then obviously you've got straight, what they call a wire stripper, give or take, whatever. Obviously you've got your cap lifter, but then you've also got tweezers and toothpick, as on most Swiss Army knives, unless they have the A-LOX handles. But that's a little bit about the two knives, and that's why I prefer the Swiss Army Tinker, and they both run at about the $30 price range, so my pick is the Tinker. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, we would appreciate a subscribe. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, have a great day.